And so we turn the page in the history book once again as the World Seniors Darts Championship 2023 reaches the last 16 stage. All of those matches to be played over the course of 2 sessions here at the iconic Circus Tavern on Saturday.
And shouldn't. You mentioned their doubles percentages at around 34%. That means they should hit once in every 3 shots. And he's not doing that at the start of this match.
Howson looking a little sharper.
That
helps him break the throw. Andy Jenkins helped him break the throw, in truth. Missing those opportunities. This opportunity, or the set, is as good as gone. Another. Can't find it.
100.
That wasn't aggressive last start. He didn't want to go over the top of the flight. He wanted to find the gap to leave tops. Doesn't make any difference, as the Owl does find the first set without any response. Speaking of Owls, there's a couple for after 12, which if he takes in 3, he will get a vital break of throw in set 2.
48. And you are 72.
4 of the 5 legs in this match have been won in exactly 16 darts. Richie Howson is on 16 to do just that, so Andy Jenkins would be well advised to get it done in this visit himself. 6 to do so. Down to the bottom. Well, he'd been struggling in that department earlier in the game, and that celebration was probably a release of relief. Howson has the first shot.
It's the Purfleet part finish. And he did it this way. But it doesn't give Howson the set.
So now the away team effectively on the counter-attack. The hometown hero, Howson, can only wait and watch. Will he return to double his lead in sets, or will Jenkins pull level? Double top will decide.
38.
Went 2 big singles, didn't he? He wanted to guarantee that shot at the outer ring. He didn't gamble on that treble 18. But now Howson, for 2 sets to 0, it's tops.
And it pops, and the Owl is soaring at the Circus Tavern. Howson might be sending Andy Jenkins heading home. The chance missed to level the match, and it is the man who lives 5 minutes down the road, effectively, from the hand in the commentary box. Special guest coming in the next match as well. We'll keep that as a surprise for you viewers at home. What a way to win this match. This would be double 12.
117. And you got 77.
That would not have been a nice surprise for Andy. Now he's looking for the John Part Circus Tavern special at double top. He finds it, and he's still alive.
Up top for Richie Howson. Because his darts do dangle down, he did have to go to the left there. Jenkins' prayers are answered. What can he produce here?
Well, this is where you're thinking, why did I leave 1-4-2? Why couldn't I have left something like a 1-2-1 where I can afford to hit a single? Having said that, he might get double 11 for the set. Wow! Andy Jenkins with a knockout punch to keep the match alive. Incredible. And Richie Howson has got his... I expected after that 1-4-2 out for this leg and the next to be somewhat nervy, because they are trying to come back down after that 5th leg of the 3rd set.
Bullseye. Oh, it's brilliant. It's back-to-back brilliant from Andy Jenkins, who follows that blockbuster 1-4-2 with a 1-2-6 on the ball to kick off the next set, and suddenly he's motoring.
That's the trick. He could do it with 2 treble 20s again, but he needs this one to land.
He also had that 1-2-6 on the ball, didn't he, at the start of this set? Now he wants the ball to win the set.
He was out of rhythm. When he went for the 1-4-2, it was all in rhythm. When he hit the 1-2-6, he was in rhythm. He thought about that too much. And believe me when I say this, in the corner of our screen, we could see that Richie Howson couldn't watch that. He thought the repeat of history was imminent.
Well, this is match start number 5. And he gets it at the 6th attempt. After Rocky brought the fight to Richie Howson. It is.
Together, we do everything together on the darts.
And you do a bit of broadcasting yourself in the Netherlands as well with some of our Dutch compatriots.
Yeah, not just a bit. Just can fairly say a lot. Maybe Kevin gets his 180 here. Yeah, he does. Keeps him in leg. Yeah, I do a lot of work for Fair Play.
Wow, you brought the trophy. He looks a bit more cheered up after Thursday. Maybe you just got to take that everywhere you go, David. He looks really nice.
We all have had it, and that's quite alright. You know, just happens. Well, paint him in the driver's seat here to take the first set. Who would have thought that 2 legs ago?
What kind of effect is this going to have on Dennis if he loses this first set after having so many shots for it?
It's all on the player. I was 2-0 down in the first set yesterday, won it 3-2, and I still was useless afterwards.
He's not going to give you much of an indication as to how he's feeling.
Normally it should do. Normally, especially when you're 2-0 down and you win that set 3-2, normally you get a boost out of it. You're going to start playing better. You're going to start feeling more comfortable on the stage. That didn't happen yesterday. It wasn't John starting to play better. 120 here for the set. There it is.
Well, what have we got on our hands here? He was fancied to win the match, and we said he's going to have to be paid.
Nice, aren't they?
I think you'd have some takers for the ones that you have if you do want to get rid of them. Kevin Painter is not going to take the 161, but he does lay up well.
Still a chance for Dennis. 2 trebles in the double 18 is the only way it goes. 2 treble 20s. There's no other way.
Correct. There are a few shots where there's only one way. And the lowest check out of the lot, 2. There's only one way to get that. There's only one way to get 3.
3 as well.
And there are some others as well.
100.
Pressure on this double 12 for Kevin. Was that a smile I saw?
Yeah, well, that came too early.
I think he thought the double 12 was in. It really wasn't. Double 4. And Kevin can smile now.
Kevin Painter.
So he's got the...
And figure out how he can win another set, because Harbour's going to split this. And he's going to go for double 14. I think that's exactly what he wanted. What a marker that is.
You can't miss this one.
24.
But he does.
Oh, this was so close. Again, double 4 for Kevin.
Kevin, you require 8.
I'll tell you, these guys, their heart rates are going up right now. This is such an important moment.
Hence the breathing from Painter. Very clever there, that long exhale.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to slow your heart rate down. It's okay, Jane. That's Kevin's partner.
Miles away.
But he does hit it. And he does take the 2-0 lead. Wow, you can breathe now, Jane. And so can Kevin for a period of 3 or 4 minutes.
It's the second player.
Howson went through against Jenkins. Does Painter get through right here?
56.
He'll have to wait.
Not yet, but he'll get another chance on double 10. I could hear my wife Danielle last night over the crowd. So I knew how hard it was on her. And I just went, calm down.
You got enough on your plate on the stage trying to win a match.
Yeah.
Never mind trying to calm the crowd down.
Kevin, you require 20.
Don't calm down, Kev. Just hit double 10 and sail through. Double 5 is hit, and he wins in straight sets. But believe me, it doesn't feel like that. He was very patient to win that one in improved grip in this sport, whether it be wax, whether it be a resin. But the only controversial one is this form of chalk, because it not only improves Keith's game, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the way it can
26.
possibly, and I use that word in bold, possibly hinder others and the playing surface. The reason we brought it up yesterday is because of the new punch rule. We can't ignore the fact that Neil has just hit 2 maximums, so I don't think the chalk is a factor.
Yeah, well, there's not as much on the board at this point, is there? So the point that you and Bobby have both been making
41.
won't be affecting Duff yet. Let's see what happens as the match goes on, but really good stuff there. First 180 of the match, promptly followed by the second. And it's a much more solid, convincing leg of darts from the WDF World Champion.
Is that your way?
Well, let's see if Duff can do this. Doesn't have to go treble 18 bullseye. He did say he got tempted into a bullseye finish yesterday, didn't he, against Lisa Ashton, because the crowd was kind of egging him on.
Bowing to peer pressure there, were you, Duff man?
60. Yellow card 24.
After a shaky start and some Duff doubling, this is for the first set. Double 6.
18.
He will hate that visit with a passion. Nobody wants to be stuck on double 3 after having 3 clean darts at double 12.
Yellow card 6.
Worst possible scenario. Probably going to go to his right now, just like that, to take the first set. And our championship 12 months ago thought he would be here.
Great question. He was tempted for this very finish yesterday.
Don't feel pressure, Neil. It's not up to them.
Even Keith telling him to go for it.
Ah, smart man, you see. Not just a hat rack.
Well, don't forget this tournament happened before the WDF World Championship last year. It wasn't scheduled to. So Duff at that point
41.
certainly wouldn't have thought he would have been invited. Although he did think he was going to win the World Championship, so maybe he did. Double top. He's played the pragmatist. Double 10. And it worked out well for Neil Duff.
Yeah, you darts. And my tweet was about the fact that he should start charging Cullen royalties if he starts getting him to sell a few more sets, but that's for them to hammer out.
I just saw the Harbour Master, who was mastered by the artist Kevin Painter in the previous match. And it looks like Keith Duff has got Della's number here. Neil Duff has got Della's numbers here. And Keith
take the lead in the set. Well, that's interesting.
Neil car 164.
Doesn't think he can hit the 144, Neil. Well, maybe he was just going for the treble 18.
100.
He might not have thought that, well, if I don't get it, I don't think he's going to hit the 144. But that was his thinking. He was right. Double 16. And Della takes the lead. Thinking, you'll never see Neil Duff versus Keith Della. You do now.
Maybe something of a dream for Duff himself. That's a dream visit. The 5th match for Neil Duff, who makes Keith Della have to take this out. And he's not going to. And now Duff should get at least 1 dart to wrap up the win.
He did hit tops to take 68 to come this far. And it is tops for the match.
Duff defeats Della in straight sets.
On teaching old bull new tricks.
140 would have left him on 166, which of course is not a finish, but no trouble. Dubbridge far enough behind. Jenkins not need concern himself with the maths.
We're looking at 2 darters here who are not overly complicating their equipment.
43.
I talked about that yesterday with Mark.
68.
With Terry's darts, as smooth as his head.
Always been the same, haven't they, Terry Jenkins' darts, and he's demon with them. And what he's in the leg, he's been Mr. Maximum in this tournament as well. That's his 7th
Terry to
of the
throw
event.
first. Game on.
You think down. Double top. Oh, look at Terry in the background. As soon as that one was hit, he said, come on.
Required 22.
He's now got double 11. It's not an easy one. Oh, and he splits. I think we could be in for some drama at the end of Saturday afternoon session.
20.
We're already getting it in this one. Double 5. And Dudbridge takes it with a quintessentially flash celebration. Existing champion Robert Thornton wins against Scott Mitchell later.
$177.
Is it a 180 and a 177? He might even lose the leg.
Double 19. He does lose the leg. He does lose the leg.
Mark
Dudbridge with a clutch finish.
Terry to throw first.
Wasn't put off by the wayward dart. Wasn't intended in the 19. Jenkins now needs to bail himself out of trouble.
He's going to go 13s, you know. Didn't pay off. And Dudbridge does get another look. But why would Terry go for double 13?
And he really is the raging bull now. Double 7. Oh, Jenkins gets a reprieve.
Why did he go for double 13 to be tough? He's burned a dart. Does he fix it? With only one.
Game shot the second set. Terry Jenkins.
Terry Jenkins levels up this dramatic dart duel. Dudbridge, bit of a run here. Does not like the lie. Shuffles across. He can't find a way.
He's getting further away.
65.
You think it's a guide, and then all of a sudden it's a hindrance.
Well, can Dudbridge end this trend of missed doubles? He was 2-0 up.
Game shot on the second leg.
In the previous set, he's missed doubles in every leg since then. He finally puts that to bed.
To throw first.
And we're all square once again in both sets.
Is that where you would be on 160, wouldn't you, Mark?
Well, that treble there marks 10 successive scoring visits in which Dudbridge has found at least one treble.
Terry require 130.
Not bad at all. Just one treble required for Terry. Not that one. And Dudbridge, who's been excellent on his doubles the last couple of legs, is on the cusp of set 3.
Game shot on the first set.
Trebling.
Mark Dudbridge.
Tremendous. Doubling. Put right by Mark Dudbridge.
First leg is Terry.
On the old crab boats. I think you're going to go full teacher mode there, Murph. Trebling, good. Doubling, good. I'll give him a pass for that. And a 177 as well means he's really starting to find his score.
44.
Very front on stance, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Mark. What are you up to? What are you up to? We've never had one in seniors, and we've never had one at the Tavern in any tournament. Could it be right now history for Flash?
144.
You can't miss trebles at the moment, but he gets nowhere near one there.
46.
Finish the bull off. He's going to get a shot himself. He's not going to get a shot himself. Terry Jenkins greedily gambled on the treble. Should have maybe concentrated on getting a dart at the bull. And now Dudbridge will return
114.
within a step
25
of the quarterfinals.
2 8s for 2-0.
Game shot on the second leg. Marked up
By the devilish, demonic darts of Dudbridge.
8.
Hold the
Terry
phone,
requires
Murph.
70.
Did not see that coming.
Neither did I.
Neither did Terry.
Tops.
30.
Not this time. He couldn't see it. He was waiting for the call from Charlie. We held the phone, but he didn't get the call.
And magical Mark Dudbridge defeats Terry Jenkins with one of the most delightful displays we've ever witnessed at the World Seniors Darts Championship. And Dumbridge dances to victory over the bull. Last year's semi-finalist bows out. Dumbridge advances to the last 8, and he's going to be a real danger in this tournament. That maybe made a lot of people stand up and take note, many tipping Scott Mitchell for this title, despite knowing that he was set to meet a thorn in this second round, and he is making a move already with that maximum, his 4th of the event, on the Mitchell throw.
Back comes Mitchell. This is what you're in for tonight. This is good.
The first set, Mitchell leaves himself on a 2-darter. Robert Thornton is going to be there or thereabouts. This is perfectly poised.
Scott your car 100.
A set 1 with the darts. He needs 95 more. And he's not going to get them right here. So what does Robert do? So many avenues to 66. Treble 10, treble 14.
29.
But he's not a double 16 or double 8 kind of lever, so it's not going to be the bull. Double 12. Big dart. And he's broken Scott Mitchell in set 1. He will now have the darts in set 2.
Picked his route 66 and took the first set in the journey to continuing a quite excellent title defence here at the Tavern.
Had a little chat with Robert this morning. He was reminding me of that new character from Top Gun Maverick called Hangman. And I just said, "You look good, Robert." And he said, "I am good. I'm very good." He fancied this game tonight. He had no problem with the pace of the game. He knew Mitchell was going to be slightly slower than some other opponents, but Robert's got a lot of patience.
I think Robert Thornton actually sees the World Seniors Tour as kind of his den at the moment, his town, and he's determined to dominate for as long as he can. And these are dominant darts. 2 180s in 3 visits to leave 41 after 9.
If you are a Mitchell fan, you have right to worry, because when Thorne's in this mood, he's pretty hard to stop.
I'm not saying it after the event or even during it. I said it at the time. I think too many people discounted Robert Thornton when he tipped Mitchell for this title, and Thornton has turned up here like a man on a mission.
Could go up, could go down. Went up, then went down.
58. Scott your car 116.
He's probably thinking of 2 treble 20s and double 15. Could go up, could go down. For Mitchell, he goes up, will go down, to go back up. Beautifully done. Exactly what he needed to stop Thornton from getting that 2-leg cushion in set 2.
This set, now Robert Thornton wants it. He misses it. Mitchell missed 10s as well. So does Robert, and he may decide to bust his score here.
No score.
Right thing to do, but that is a little bit of encouragement for Mitchell maybe. If he can get to 96, at least, then maybe that could happen again for another twist.
Oh, he's taken the encouragement all right.
W40.
Pressure piled on.
Better guide this time, no. Double 10, it's massive. And it's in! Oh boy, that hurts Mitchell. He thought for a second that maybe he would
carry on his quest to add a World Seniors Championship to his Roll of Honour.
140.
Whoever wants that title tomorrow,
120.
they're going to have to go through the mill. 2 best of 5 set matches to make the final, which is best of 9 sets. Double top for Mitchell. An excellent start to a set that he must win.
He doesn't find a treble when he returns, and he will return.
He's won a major on the bullseye, has Robert.
93.
How about winning this last 16 match on the bull? He'd rather go for double 14. But the bull is calling right now.
Unbelievable. Robert Thornton glistened and glowed.
Maybe we're not going to see some A++ mathematics on the dartboard here in this game, which may result in chances coming people's way that they maybe shouldn't be getting. Great approach from Wolfie though. This is needed.
Require 101.
It doesn't go. Adams will have another crack for the set.
Double 16 is the choice.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Leonard Gates has cancelled out that two-leg lead that Adams opened up.
Fifth leg is Martin
A little smile
first. Game on.
from Adams. He's enjoying himself. A look towards Leonard Gates, but he looks a picture of focus.
That's why he's a legend.
Well, this is well poised. 95 for Adams. Went the bull route.
Is he going to stay on the bull? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's questionable, isn't it?
55.
Bigger targets available.
Leonard to require
Well, he's laid up for the set
107.
again. And Leonard, who took it 101 to stay in the set, now he needs something very similar to take it.
107, having a big old look at it and stepping back again. He's trying to make sure he knows what he's left here. Last time he did it on double 16 for the 101. Same target, same outcome, and Leonard Gates has turned the set on its head this evening, but he surrendered a two-set lead yesterday against a man wearing a Dennis Priestley shirt, Darren Johnson.
139.
I wonder if he's going to wear it again tonight. He should. That would be fun, because that would be a Priestley shirt up against Taylor, just like the first world-class game that was ever held here 29 years ago.
Well, this isn't much fun for Martin Adams at the moment.
81.
Gates on
Leonard
82
to require 82.
after 9 beautiful darts.
Game shot
And
on the
that is an
second
11 dart leg.
Leonard Gates.
Well,
Third leg is Leonard
he
to throw
really is
first.
playing well right
Game
now.
on.
And
To make this 74 disappear. 20 and tops would do that. If he doesn't, then Gates is in position, ready to pounce, ready to double his lead in the match. Big moment,
34.
and the chances miss.
Leonard to require
Opportunity
91.
knocks. But Leonard Gates, look at that. Big deep breath, eyes pierced on the dartboard, has to look away to check the score.
a couple of routes possible, but remained aggressive, and he's just checking it's in. What a chance. And he's been taking his chances as well. And he's
Game
2-0
shot on the
on
second
Wolfie.
set. Leonard
A
Gates.
finishing masterclass from Soldier, who was starting to feel a little. That's the name of the show, isn't it? So you think you can dance?
He might be dancing if double 7 goes in here. Make sure that's what you go for, Leonard. He's done the right thing there. He's asked what he's got left.
I think he's figured out how to do this, you know. If in
Game shot on
doubt,
the first leg.
ask,
Leonard
then
Gates.
hit.
Well, that's now a
Second leg
third
is Leonard to throw first. Game
ton
on.
plus check out of the... He hasn't
34.
done what he had to do, and now he
Leonard
has to
to
wait and
require
hope.
60.
And the way Leonard Gates has been finishing, his hopes are pretty slim. Double top. Glorious
shot.
from Gates.
And the match.
That is
Leonard Gates.
an outstanding display. And Leonard Gates records the highest average that we've ever witnessed at the World Seniors Darts Championship, not just this year, but including last year's tournament as well. He deserves to dance after that, and he dances through to the quarter-finals. Leonard Gates, an average just shy of 97, and he sends Martin Adams heading home.
Do you want to talk or do you want to dance?
I want to dance and talk.
We'll dance first.
may go unpunished.
Interesting.
Is he miscounted?
No. Double 18. You left it.
Double 17.
Ah.
41.
I think he
did
did
miscount.
miscount
25.
and then did the right thing in checking.
I think he thought the same as me. He was trying to lead double 18. Next door neighbour of double 18 is the one that Taylor's got. And he finds it. That's a settler for him.
That was a little bit, but that we didn't.
And they did it by mistake.
We don't know, we're guessing. Maybe Phil was just so focused he didn't know what Darren wanted, but it looked like a
121.
psychological trick.
That was an awful kick in the wall.
This is for the set.
He got that second 60 and hit double 12.
81.
He'd be alive and kicking.
83.
But now, 17. 3 of them leaves 32.
That becomes double 8.
Yeah,
And Taylor takes the first set. And didn't he enjoy that? Or level. Well, that is the answer, isn't it? The answer is an emphatic no. He could still go out. And he's miles away with that as well.
He had one good dart. That was at the 7. The other 2 were atrocious.
Right, come on, Darren.
97.
What would Dennis do?
WK16.
Dennis would hit it. Dennis did hit it in this building to win the 94 World Championship. And DJ hits it. He's actually hit the 8, then the double 8 to draw level at 1 set all. He's not happy with his performance. But when
But his standard was higher. Both his averages were in the 80s, and he did get better against Painter despite defeat and the win over Manly. He's getting better here.
And it's getting better. Wow, 161. Where did he find that from? That's given him the lead in set 3. That's changed the game from the man who changed the game.
He's found the Phil Taylor of old. All of a sudden, a 161 checkout, followed by a maximum.
He's going to go for the reverse 9 darts and Adams
He was,
and Mitchell and Thornton.
he was sitting on 80, Darren Johnson, when Phil Taylor took out that brilliant
95.
161
8.
and then kicked in with a max.
And
Taylor takes charge. The third set goes the way of the legend.
The way he's played at all, he can play so much better than this. But Taylor has just grown into this game.
137.
Many have had that feeling that Darren Johnson is suffering now.
Maybe the lack of set play,
44.
World Championship experience
69.
is starting to bite him. Taylor is on the cusp of another Sunday at the circus. He's there, and he will be in the quarterfinals again. He's happy about it, and he's got every right to be. DJ just did.
Drink it in. Lovely. Look at that. Listen to that. All right. Great crowd in tonight.
Oh, Alan, trust me. This is what I get when I go in Asda, when I go shopping.
You don't shop in Asda.
Because that's what the thing with John will be looking for. He hasn't had one trouble, then you have 2 troubles in this leg. That is not enough.
121. Darryl Urukai, 32.
On a one-sided leg in Park's favour in leg 1. It was a one-sided leg right until the double bit, but Daryl Fitton does get over the line in leg 2, and we're all square, as you were.
I think we were all fighters and we're all trying to do our utmost best, and
You know, if it drops, it's a confidence matter. And yeah, I think we all got the fighting ability to look for that piece of confidence to drop in the game again.
He showcased his talent with the 180 to open this leg. And he completes the leg.
Finish.
And indeed the set.
Second set, first leg. It's Darryl to throw first. Game on.
I don't think any winner would say, well, I would rather have a 115 average than a 54. But then again, if you've got a 54 and you win, then who gives a toss about 115?
John Part looking. A double 16.
But Darryl missed double tops again, didn't he?
John Part.
Yeah, he's just taking the crumbs really that Darryl was leaving for him. Something that he made a career out of, John Part.
And there you go to the bar. And that's it. Have a bit of fun. Life is too short to be miserable.
Party's going to have a bit of fun here. That leaves double top.
Tops, yeah, for 2-all. Hey, he miscounted there, I think.
Hasn't he? Yeah.
I think he has, yeah.
Game show on the fourth leg. John Part.
No, it's in. I didn't see it.
Check no score.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There's a bit of confusion there between the young referee Charlie Corstefine and the old master John Part.
He tried to get the audience going.
Yeah, 25 first, left 94, treble 18 left tops, and he busted it on the ball.
It was a good dart though in the ball. Spot on him.
94. John, you require 119.
Well, let's try again, John. Now go the right way.
So
he might go for the 19s this time.
Yeah, I think
just to be sure.
It'd be funny if he did it that way.
Yeah, you see.
And then went on tops. So treble 20 for tops this time, John.
And that is what makes a good dart player, to concentrate at that time and do things like this. This is why John Part is John Part. He is extremely good in these sort of things. Trebles out of the 9 darts. It's amazing.
He must be quite confused because he wasn't putting any runs like this together earlier in the match.
137.
This is when it counts, isn't it? Set play.
And that's what makes set play so interesting. 12 for double 16. Will it give him the confidence? Double 8, come on, he says to himself. Get in there. Yes.
The fit finds it. He pulls level with Part, and at the interval, it is all square. A bit of a strange moment in the previous leg when John Part miscounted, came back to take out the 119, but a brilliant leg of darts from Darryl Fitton means at the break, it's 1 set apiece.
18s, 20s, 19s, also a possibility. Nope, 82 left. Bullseye, treble 14, his bigger target. Bullseye.
76.
He hit it earlier.
Fitton may get a dart at that target at the end of this visit. We'll hope for better than that, but 18 would leave it.
That's for the set. Oh, yes.
On the third set. Darryl Fitton.
Super stuff from Darryl Fitton.
Yeah. Make it 2-all. 2 treble 19s. 1 is in. There's a good marker there. Oh, again against the wire.
92. John, you require 74.
This is a huge, huge moment in this match. We've been waiting for the when. This could be the when.
Double 20. Yep. Brilliant.
John Part.
The goal the way, John Part.
How much pressure can John put on this? 36.
93.
Oh, he leaves a 2 darts finish.
36.
So there is a bit of pressure here.
Big moment. Big dart.
Straight in. Great dart from Darryl.
Third leg is John to throw first. Game on.
So we do have that.
Even 100 here, or 96, that will put a lot of pressure on John now. He needs to take that 60 out. He knows this is his chance, this is his turn. Double 20, that one is nice. And just double 10. Oh,
40.
worthy is the last 3 darts we've seen of John Part in this World Championship.
40.
What a match. Match darts.
And this time he does take his time. Focus. Knows how big it is. He wants to get it done now. He wants to get it won now.
Brilliant darts.
And he does. Daryl Fitton is the last man through.